Alright folks, it's still February 20th, 2020 at 2:30 p.m. here in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and just doing another video of my community tank. It's more of a Guppy tank now, my Guppy Nation / Guppy Army, LOL. I think I went over a few times what I have in this tank. It's a 45 gallon. Pretty nice sized tank. I enjoy it. My fish enjoy it. I added a mirror as well up there. My guppies are going nuts over it. They love it. I added it actually for my female betta, Lilith. And I don't see her right offhand, but I know she's in here. She's a pretty strong guppy. She's a purple half moon. And it took me a while to get the type of betta I wanted, and I finally got her, and she loves this tank. She's actually baby guppy management, if you know what I mean by that. She helps control the population of the baby guppies, and what ones she doesn't get, pardon me, I put into my homemade breeder box there behind everybody. Also, I have another tank over to my left that I'm specializing in breeding certain guppies that I really like the traits of, so I'm trying to produce more of them. I do have some pretty cool guppies in here. Some of them are just nah, you know, but most of them are pretty cool. I started with two breeds, believe it or not. I started with Tequila Sunrise and Half Black Moscows, and I got everything underneath the sun for color combinations and patterns from them. Two genetic genes, you know, so I don't know exactly what was in the background of them fish, but they're producing some pretty cool fish, like that male. Sorry about the shaking. The male right there chasing that female, he's pretty spectacular. I love his colors. There's quite a few pretty ones in here. That female, she's blue right here. If I can get my finger in the screen without wrecking her all. That there female that I'm chasing with my finger, she produced an awful lot of almost like neon colors. And I was really shocked to get some of the colors I got out of her. And if you can hear my other device in the background, you're probably hearing Nez Lover's channel. Big shout out to Nez. You're awesome. And yeah, so I just like showing off the fish. I enjoy sitting back and watching them myself. I have another 45 gallon that I plan on setting up right next to it, and I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna go into it, but that could change on a whim. You never know. So with that, guys, you know, that's a little bit of a view of this tank again. I'm down to one Neo Tetra. I noticed that as well. I had originally 8 and I only see the one. He's all by himself, so I'm definitely gonna have to go in and pick up some more Neon Tetras, because I just love those guys. They're so cool. And then of course I have 5 green Corridoris in here as well. I have a big female and her mate, and then some other ones I grabbed just to throw in so they would have more friends basically, and maybe even more genetic for breeding. It'd be nice to see them lay eggs. I think my feeder minnows would probably attack them and eat the baby, you know, the eggs. And yes, they're feeders. Those guys are feeders, 25 cents each. And I just couldn't leave them there, so there was 8 left in the tank, so I bought them all. And they were like, "Oh, what are you feeding them to?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm saving their lives and putting them into my community tank." And I was laughed at, but you know, I saved 8 feeder fish from being eaten. They do have this one spot they love going into underneath that piece of wood. It's about as big as my fist inside there, and I've noticed a couple of those feeder fish going in there, so they maybe laying eggs in there. I really don't know. There's my niece's 2 Mickey Mouse platies. She's quite pregnant, and they were so scared when they were in her tank. You barely seen them. They were always hiding. I put them into my community tank, and within a couple of days, they're just everywhere, right? Which is awesome. So with that, guys, if there's anything else I can point out or show you, I'd be happy to. Oh, also I have sea glass or angel tears in my tank. I have red, greens, blues. My green corridors, though, they love playing in the sand, and they move everything around. So I think I'm gonna remove a couple more rocks and add a bigger sand area in the front for them because they just enjoy it so much. So with that, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I love yous all. Hope yous all have a pleasant day. Hope yous enjoy the fish tank and Guppy Nation. And I'm out.